For the Telegraph, one of the biggest newspapers in England. We appreciate James Delingpole joining us today. Great analysis. We're continuing with your phone calls. I've got a privacy expert coming on to deal with Google, Facebook, and others, and their admitted connections to the CIA, and just how they're openly surveilling basically everybody. Google's little white vans are doing a lot more than taking photos of your house. They admittedly are sucking in all the digital transmissions, mapping all the wireless networks, and surveilling you. That is coming up. And, of course, Al Gore is on the board of these organizations. Al Gore's on the board of Apple. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Oh, and we have the iPhone, iPad, hundreds of thousands of their customers just had all of their data, all of their names and information released. So that's the downside of the digital age. But going back to Mr. Delingpole and your phone calls, and again, I'm not poo-pooing troops down there in the Gulf, and Obama did say he was sending SWAT teams, which was bizarre. It's just that I made phone calls, and the people said there are no troops here in the towns where they were supposedly all over the place. Now, I've got a CBS News here. Troops invade Chicago for training. Downed planes, rail car crash, and simulated terror attack simulations. Now that's real, but I digress. Jack in California, you're on the air with Mr. Delingpole. Go ahead. Hey, Jack, how you doing, buddy? You want to talk on air? Okay, he doesn't want to talk on air. Truth Patriot. Okay, who should we go to next then? Kathy in Texas, you're on the air.
Yes, hi. I've got a question for Mr. Delingpole. I have heard the CEO of BP state publicly on television that BP will be 100% responsible for the cleanup in the Gulf. So if this is the case, then why are we hearing that Obama wants to put a tax on us for cleanup in the Gulf if BP is 100% responsible?
I'm not sure what's going to happen in this particular case. I mean, I would have thought that BP will pay up. I think what is absolutely wrong about this is the way that Obama is using this to stoke up anti-British rhetoric and to talk about kicking ass and stuff like that. It's an absolute nonsense. Of course, when a company pollutes, and let's not forget that the actual rig that blew up was not being run directly by BP. It was being directed by a company called Transocean, which was actually, and Halliburton was responsible. And
by the way, Halliburton's now based in Mumbai. All these companies are destroying the sovereignty of England, the U.S., and they're just dividing and conquering us, blaming it on Brits, when Brits have nothing to do with this, just like Americans have nothing to do with it. The Americans have nothing to do with the Federal Reserve, other than the fact we let this private group sit on top of us and abuse us. It's an asinine diversion. It's like MSNBC with their talking point that if you don't want government-run health care, you hate black people. It is a distraction and a divide-and-conquer tactic. So now it's the redcoats' fault that we've got an oil spill, and now you're a racist if you don't want government running your health care.
He's sounding a lot like Chavez, isn't he, Obama, these days? I mean, this is the sort of thing, classic Chavez behavior. You've got domestic problems, blame somebody else. Blame abroad, blame capitalism.
Well, we do it, too. They're now saying that Osama bin Laden's in Iran, James, so we have to attack. and maybe if, there's a housing project coming through and they want your property and you won't sell, James, they'll just say Al-Qaeda's in your house. James Delingpole, I appreciate you joining us today. Always informative. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me, Alex. Bye-bye.
You bet. Thank you. We're going to come back, take a few more calls, and then we've got a guest coming on to talk about security issues.